Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another day here in the barn. And today is July 27th, 2022. And we're back working on this old green Jeep. Called the Jeep dealer this morning and got a price here on that backing plate and that flange right there that's got the damaged threads. They are sold as an assembly, so I just went ahead and ordered that assembly. So they'll call me when it comes in. We have got quite a few things left to do on this thing. Fortunately, I think all the tearing apart is done and over with. I just got a little bit of cleanup to do, and everything else is going to be putting everything back together again. And one of those things are these axle seals and bearings. Looks like I got to cut those off and clean them up, and then putting the pinions in and the ring gear and carrier assemblies back in, getting that all set up. But my one issue that I'm having is finding that bolt that holds the brake caliper bracket on. Jeep dealer doesn't have them, Crown doesn't have them, but my local Napa store has said that I can bring that bolt in and they'll match it up for me. So I was planning on working on some stuff here today, but it's something I gotta have, and I gotta take the time to go do it. So looks like we're gonna take a trip to our friendly Cloverdale Napa and see if they can't match up this bolt. Well, I am back from Napa, and unfortunately, they did not have the bolt for the caliper bracket per se. They did have a bolt that I'm going to use. It is obviously different from a factory style bolt, but the Jeep dealer doesn't have one. Another parts store doesn't have one, AutoZone doesn't have them, and Napa doesn't have them. So I'm kind of, and Crown Automotive, the Jeep part reproduction company, they do not offer it. So yeah, I'm kind of not exactly sure what to make of that. But I think here in the meantime, probably what I'm going to mess with are these, swapping out the bearings and the seals and the retainers on these back axles. So we'll get started on that. Well, I was getting ready to press the bearings onto these axles, and I normally do it with these plates, but since how I'm hoping to be doing a lot more of these, I'm going to make a little modification to my one plate here to make this a little more, to make it a little more secure, and hopefully press that bearing on more straight if that's possible. But I'm just going to feel better taking that little notch out of that one plate there. That way it can just grab onto more of that, to the more of that retainer, and hopefully press on with and not have any issues. So I'm going to modify this little plate here. Alrighty, well, we got the axles reassembled with the new bearings, new seals, new retainers. So I think probably the next thing that we're going to jump on is the start putting the front and rear pinions back in. Going to do some cleanup on those, polish some bearing surfaces where the bearing slides on, clean up the splines where the yokes go on, and just get those ready to be put back in. Alrighty, well, this wasn't the most productive day ever, but then again, most of mine generally aren't. We did manage to get the new bearings, new seals and retainers on the axles. We did get the pinion bearing surfaces cleaned. I think I'm still going to kind of clean up the splines and get them as clean as I can. We did get the backing plate and the brake caliper bracket flange. We got those ordered. They'll either go get them tomorrow or they'll deliver them out here to me tomorrow afternoon late. So I guess maybe the plan for tomorrow is to hopefully start putting pinions in and getting all that stuff set up so that we can finally get this thing put back together. Hopefully. It's about a little after 8 o'clock here. I'm getting hungry, but I got to cut some grass first, so I'm going to go cut some grass and then go get something to eat and call it a day. See y'all tomorrow. Let me rephrase that. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. You just never know.